the best medical drama since House.
Someone said they were going to get the DVD.
Oh, they want Series 1. So were they showing Series 2?
I'll just get it on Pirate Bay, innit? Actually, I won't because it looked crap. Crap. So then... Yeah, that was the best day of Bruno's life, so that's nice.
Right, so how near to the present are we now? Come on,
We're nearly there. Why does Zach talk like David Cameron, like with his hands out, like a newsreader?
You said Willow did
Willow does it as well. They both do that. You can't do it on a podcast, but they both talk like a newsreader, like with their hands out.
I'll tell you why.
You can't do this on a podcast.
I'll tell you why. They're talking like that because Ted
tells
them to enunciate and to give it some, verbiage.
Well, they need to enunciate orally, not visually. Or we do anyway. Right. Hexagon, yeah, whatever.
Hexagon is the best alliance since the Exterminators.
Since the
Bromancers.
Bermuda Triangle. Kevin keeps not wearing his t-shirt in the diary room as well, and his nipples are a bit disturbing. And he also keeps wearing cat status.
He's got the opposite of moobs.
Yeah, alright.
He's got like saggy... smooth.
Saggy specs.
Yeah, that's not good.
And he keeps wearing Cat Slater's dressing gown. He keeps wearing this long, like, animal print, like, Bet Lynch style dressing gown.
Now, has anyone talked to Alfie about that?
I know, it's like...
Do you know something?
Yes.
When I went to Canada...
Yeah. Don't insult our Canadians.
No.
Again.
When I went to Canada, I was there for a month. I had no job, no nothing. And I watched Coronation Street, EastEnders, all day long.
Show that?
All the time.
In Canada?
Yeah, in the afternoon.
They have subtitles.
It was on the Women's Network or something. It's fucking wicked.
There's subtitles.
And you remember that time that... Was it Les Battersby was crawling through the Barlow's... loft, and he collapsed through the ceiling and landed up in bed with Ken and Deirdre. I saw that episode in Canada.
That sounds like something out of The Fool. That's the sort of thing James does when he goes on holiday, watches Coronation Street, and he won't even watch it with me. Now, this have not competition you were disgusted with. You said, I'm not watching this, I refuse to.
Which one?
It was, they were all dressed up like dogs and they got electric shocks off a fence.
Well,
you said it was an insult. I've written that in quote marks.
To who?
Well, Ian Terry for one.
Yeah, well, first of all, there was the Ian Terry thing. Secondly,
BBUK.
Electric shocks, come on.
Oh, it really hurts. Oh, it felt like, it really, really hurt.
But
ouch.
You know what? On BBUK, as overdone as electric shocks is, I felt on the Canada one, the Canada one, I felt like, I didn't feel like they were being shocked. They didn't seem in pain.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it's bullshit. So, what happened with that?
Someone won it.
Yeah.
It was like left, right.
I think, did Kevin win it? I seem to have given up. Brittany said, follow your gut. Don't know what happened with that. There was a bit with Kevin and Pilar having sex, basically.
Oh, yeah. But hang on. He's, what is he, open?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't this from the feeds?
I said Kevin's straight, and James said Kevin is definitely gay, and then on Rob Has a Podcast, they said he was open, so which means he's bi, obviously. Why not just say you're bi? What? This LGBTQ shit. It's like, just say, like, basically, I'm a slut. I'm up for anything.
He's a poker player. He don't want to show his hand.
Well, he's shown it, and we know he will literally do anything. So there we go. I fancied Kevin, but I don't like him no more since he did that to Johnny. But we'll just get into that. So then, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I've written.
Look, what's the episode we just watched? Can't we just go through that?
Yeah. What a good idea. Yeah, here we go. Veto. Johnny said, we're not the plague, people. Here you are. So Johnny and Sarah on the block. Oh, I know, because I like Johnny and I like Sarah.
Johnny,
the gay guy.
I know. Sarah, the Hempinator on the block.
You don't like Johnny, though, do you?
No, I don't like him.
Why are you homophobe?
No, he's a weasel.
Oh, Johnny can be Aaron from The Walking Dead. Aaron with the anorak.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, go on. He's a weasel. He's a weasel, but I like him. I don't want him to go. So then,
But what do you think about the Hempinator?
I like her as well. I think she's a good character. She's good. She's good. And she was like getting all like annoyed because no one was trying to save her. But it's like, no one really cares. Everyone's just glad you're going instead of them. Now, we noticed Zach was lying on the couch, or lying on probably the Brick's new bit of furniture in the HOH room, rubbing his willy.
Now, do you think the Brick are going to think, we don't want no jizz stains on that sofa, we've got to resell it at some point?
Yeah.
So
They might put it on like the Canadian version of Gumtree. Cumtree, maybe that's what it's called.
Could be.
And
Cumtree.ca, that is.
And not only was he rubbing his willy, he was picking his nose.
At the same time?
At the same time.
Now,
even Andrew Gordon.
I'm open-minded, but come on, there's a fucking line, and he's crossed it.
I can't stand guys who have their hands down their pants all the time. Last year it was John, as you said. John Party.
Oh, the dirtiest man in reality
he had
TV.
thrush, basically. He had his hand down his pants the whole time. There's always one. I've had a boyfriend like that as well. Just had his hand down his pants all the time.
What's his name? Eminem.
It just made me sick. It's just gross. It's just like, what's going on down there? Why do you need to keep touching it?
Well.
Like, check it's there or scratch it or I don't know. It's disgusting anyway. And I've noticed there's rather a lot of hoodies in the Big Brother house.
What,
like,
you saying like for security purposes they should remove their hood?
Oh yeah, like when you're going to shop. I don't know, just everyone's wearing hoodies. It's like, did they only just get hoodies in Canada? Like, I don't know.
But you know, I like Bruno's hoodie with the Canada and the maple leaf on it.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one. I like the college t-shirts.
Yeah,
I like to have a college hoodie.
I'll get you one then. But he's got one that says Italy on it as well. What do you want one on that says Dorking or something?
No. Ideally not.
So then we had the veto, which was the one we just saw, which was the tennis one.
Now, what do you think? Good veto, bad veto?
It was actually quite good. Just before it started, get off. Just before it Just before it started, Zach was in the kitchen drinking squash out of. And did you see the way he drank that squash?
No.
I've never seen anyone drink squash like this in my life. He like opened his mouth and like poured it into his mouth. It was so weird.
But do you know something? When a squash, I don't know if they have squash in Canada, but it's like, what is it, undiluted cordial, yeah? Where you
put a bit in the bottom and then you put
water on top. Now, it looked to me like he was just drinking neat cordial. Now, do you think, what, news hasn't spread?
Slips down like cordial. Maybe it's Tango or something.
No, because that don't come in that size bottle. But the thing is, then he was the umpire and the tennis veto. And as we know, Robinson's barley water sponsored the tennis. And so was he drinking neat barley water just for how much? $30, $50? Fuck no.
And then when he was the umpire, he was wearing like Wimbledon outfit. It was like, those are Wimbledon. You said that's just tennis, but ain't. That's like Wimbledon colours, like the purple and the bottle green. But that's Wimbledon colours.
In the Canada Open, don't they wear the same umpire clothes?
Every different Open they wear like different colours. Like in the US Open they wear like, I don't know, black or something. It's only Wimbledon that forces you to wear white.
Have you seen the Canadian Open?
No.
You must wear white in tennis.
No, only in Wimbledon they force you to wear white.
And you must only wear Dunlop Green Flash.
And all the foreigners come over here and they're trying to wear like their pink knickers and their like black knickers and they're like...
Oh, Federer with his gold jacket.
Oh, Federer, you cunt. And they're always like, no, put your whites on or get the fuck out of here.
Do you know, the only Canadian tennis player I know is Greg Rosetsky. And he's not
English.
Even Canadian.
He's from the United Kingdom.
But do you know any other Canadian tennis players?
No.
There you go.
But Greg Rosetsky isn't Canadian. He's from the United Kingdom. It's just that Z in his name that's throwing you off.
No, why? That's like a Polish name.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and either way, he ain't English.
Yeah, well, yeah. Either way, he ain't winning nothing.
No, he's crap. But I like Greg Rosetsky. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, I hate Federer though. I hate all sport except tennis and only Wimbledon. So this tennis veto is right up our alley, obviously. What's this thing where they have to put like a big tennis ball on your head or something, and then you put a little lock on one of your...
That's so they can't see which one they're trying to,
elaborate,
safeguard.
Right. And then they got a gun. There's no gun in tennis as far as I know.
No, but you do get that ball machine where it fires at you.
Hawkeye. James likes Hawkeye when Hawkeye like tells you if the ball's landed in or out and everyone claps. That's your favourite bit.
They have Hawkeye in Canada.
It's like Strictly, isn't it? Hawkeye's the best bit. And then they go, way, if it's in or out. It's so English. The whole thing is so English. Anyway.
It is, though.
It is.
The whole of this season is like the best... No, it's like the worst of BBUSA and the worst of BBUK. It's like they've got their formats just too convoluted. I don't like it.
They've got their knickers in a twist. So the worst part of this veto was Kevin, my former favourite, turned on... My Kevy Wevy turned on Johnny and targeted him because you had to announce who you were aiming at, so you had to pick a side, and he's gone with all those chop shop cunts. He's gone with the numbers basically, hasn't he, over someone who likes him.
Johnny's a prick.
I like Johnny.
I don't.
I didn't like him, and then I liked him, and then I felt sorry for him because everyone. I don't like it when one person gets targeted by everyone. It's like when Frankie Grande did that veto all on his own. It's like that. Like, I felt sorry for him. Like, any time, like when Frank, you know, Frank.
Yeah, I know Frank.
When he was doing that ball thing and everyone was like against him. It's like that. Whenever someone's against everyone, like, you take their side, don't you? Preach. So anyway, I didn't like Kevin for that, and I don't appreciate that. And then,
but I like Kevin now. I like him. I never used to like him, but now I like him.
What? Because he turned on Johnny?
No, because he's open.
What? What are you saying?
Well, you know, like
and he's wearing my pink hoodie.
The tennis open tournament.
Oh, yeah.
He's open to...
Look, you can't have it both ways. Is it Ashley?
No, you can't.
Is it Ashley, Brittany, or Kevin?
Or Brian Dowling.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Anyone will do. Anyway, I don't like Kevin. He's basically like sold out his friends, Johnny and Sarah, and he's gone with the fucking chop shop fucking bunch of idiots. Willow, Ashley, Zach, Jordan, the most disgusting of all. So anyway, he's definitely hitched his apple wagon to the wrong cart. So anyway, it finally turned out that despite lying on the ground shooting like a sniper, it was Bruno who ended up winning this veto, which was a bit of a fix in my opinion, because we all know that Bruno is like #1 Xbox fucking Halo champion or whatever the fuck it is.
That don't translate into real life.
Apparently it did though, because he was actually quite a good shot.
Maybe they all threw it to him.
I don't know. But anyway, he won. And then Jordan went in the diary room and said, "Oh, Kevin's playing this game exactly right." And I thought, yeah, like you, like a fucking lying little scumbag. That's how he's playing it, you fucking piece of shit.
Canada's answer to Andy Heron.
Who?
Jordan.
Oh, Jordan. Ugh. So then, oh yeah, Johnny was in the diary room. He was getting like the cancer music, like the plinkety plonkety piano, like the sad, like he's going down. I think you mean
the Progeria music.
Yeah. Oh, don't say that, because that little Progeria girl died this week. So then, oh god, should we just skip this? The secret task with Remedy thing where Sarah had to.
What, Dr. Alan Remedy? Yeah. Remedy thing.
They had to diagnose what illness she had. We thought chlamydia. We thought it was either chlamydia or gonorrhea. Just like in that Seinfeld episode. Or you said the munchies or rickets.
What diseases does pot give you? Bed sores?
Antisocial anxiety, paranoia, willanoia.
Whatever.
I don't know, you should know, not me. So then they were just pretending they were going to save Johnny when they blatantly weren't. And then it was Bruno's birthday. Who cares? And then finally, Bruno was about to say who he was putting up, or who he was saving from the veto.
But then he had to go in the cog chamber, and he was awarded, a double veto. So if he wants, he can take both contestants off the block and replace them with new people if he so desires. Now, you think that he's not going to do fuck all. But what's the point, right? If you're Bruno, you're a mega fan, bearing in mind he is the Canadian Enzo. If you think, right, I've got a double veto, personally, if they said to me, look, you got a double veto, you've got 2 people on the block, I think, you know what? I can turn these people, I can use them, I can like get their good grace, and I can put 2 fresh targets